No dilly-dallying, no yapping. We're getting straight to the point. We're getting deep into Riverdale. Hello, everyone. Welcome to our podcast. This is a Riverdale podcast where we get deep into Riverdale. My name is Abby and
Emily.
We are your hosts for today and every other day after that because we're the people who run this program. It is 12 a.m. on a Friday night.
Friday night,
November 14th, 3 days before Wicked comes out. Mm-hmm. We're backlogging. And so that we could be freaked the fuck out for Wicked and also for Thanksgiving. So
I told Abby this was like the equivalent of going to a club on Friday night.
Yeah.
We record so late.
Except we're not at the club. Instead, we're in the red circle.
We're in the woods. We're in the red circle.
It's a lot going on. What's the background info for this episode?
The background info, it is called, season 2, episode 3. We're getting right to it, guys. It's too late. We're not fucking around.
No, we're not. We're very serious. I'm putting a timer on. This is serious business.
It's called The Watcher in the Woods, which is a book from the 70s, a movie from the 80s. I feel like a pretty self-explanatory title. Makes sense. We're in the woods in this episode. If you are listening to this, you're probably listening to this the week of Thanksgiving. And
Happy Thanksgiving, beautiful
Happy
people.
Thanksgiving if you celebrate. If you don't, then that's cool because it's kind of a stupid ass fucking holiday. I just like the food.
Yeah, the food's good. It's one of my favorite holidays, to be fair, but it's because of the food purely.
It's because of the food, yeah. But you know what I'm thankful for?
Me?
Of course, always you.
Okay,
of course. That's exactly what I was going to say.
Knew it.
I'm also thankful for Toni Topaz.
Oh, yeah, because she's making a big entrance here.
Her debut episode. Mm-hmm. Big deal.
Big deal.
What do you think about this episode, Abby?
I was like, this is like, things are happening. I don't fucking know.
Things are happening, yeah.
Things are happening. Things are like amping up. They're getting right into it, it feels. Like
it was an episode.
Yeah, it was an episode. I feel like we're seeing the unhingedness of like, like honestly, like it makes sense for these kids to think like, oh, we solved the murder. Like we can also like do all this other shit too. Like, you know what? Yeah.
Yeah, I get it. They took matters into their own hands.
As always, they're always doing stuff like that. This episode was fine. I also started it yesterday, first 7 minutes, and then I finished it today a little
I
hours
watched half
before.
Yesterday and half today.
Yeah, and I kind of because I watched it hours ago and not right before, I kind of can't remember, which is terrible. But
okay, well, hopefully your memory will be jogged.
Yeah, it's gonna be jogged. It gave me it was world building. Let's just say that.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, but I didn't hate it. I thought it was good. It was good. Yeah, it was good.
Yeah, it was fine. It was a setup episode.
It did feel like one of those episodes where it's just I have to go back and forth with my notes. I still went chronological.
I didn't. I went by storyline.
I had already started chronological, thinking, it would get better, and it just never did, and it was too late. It was too late.
That's fair.
But we could do it in topic.
Okay, well, I've got pretty much a section for each character. Well, I have Veronica, Archie, Jughead, and then I have Kevin and Betty together because their storylines were kind of intertwined. Mm-hmm. Who do you want to start with?
Let's do Jughead.
Okay, so Jughead. This is his first episode at Southside High. Well, I guess Southside High was in the finale. But, yeah. Well, first of all, he is hanging out at Riverdale High in the morning before he goes to Southside High.
I was like, what the fuck are you doing there? Go. What are you... Whoa.
He's like, well, guess I gotta get to school now. What?
And it's as the Riverdale, alarms are also ringing, the Southside start at 12 p.m. or something. What the
literally fuck? Where is Southside? Is it 2 blocks down?
It's just a red line. It's literally it's just right there. I was
and
so
you
confused.
cross over it, and then suddenly you're in the bad place.
Ooh, it's scary. Whoa.
Ooh, scary. We're here at the delinquent school.
Yeah,
where you have to go through metal detectors.
Ooh, so scary.
Right. And then Jughead is greeted, of course, by Toni Topaz. Mm-hmm. Well, she walks up to him. First of all, she's carrying a camera around her neck. She snaps a photo of him because she's a photographer, guys. Just in case you didn't know. Jinx. Just you can tell. It's just how Kevin's still gay, even while holding a shovel, and he points out the thing with good shoes, such pretty shoes. Love that. He's still gay. She's a photographer. Oh, Kevin's gay. Jughead's a weirdo. Archie's a redhead. Everything's really on the nose. She's Forsyth Pendleton Jones III, and then Jughead's actually it's Jughead. If I were her, I would have follow-up questions. What do you mean it's Jughead?
No, literally, what does that? I'm still confused as to what that name even fucking means. I don't get it. what does it all mean? And
Yeah.
what the fuck is Forsyth too? Like, let's be honest.
No idea. Completely made up name.
I
I don't know where they got it from. I mean,
Forsyth. It's not a real name.
There's got to be someone with that name.
There's one
in
random.
history.
There was like a increase in Forsyths after Riverdale. There's like a 4-year-old. There's like a 7-year-old Forsyth walking around.
Most popular baby name of 2026, actually.
Yeah, Forsyth, Pendleton.
Pendleton? Forsyth Pendleton.
Terrible name.
Crazy, terrible. Anyway, I think that Southside High is honestly, like, in my experience, kind of accurate to, like, a real American public school. Like, I'm not gonna lie, like, it actually was not that far off. It was, like, kind of funny to me that they were like, this is the bad school. Look at all this bad stuff we have going on. Really, it was just, like, really overcrowded, which I think is very accurate.
Yep.
And there's graffiti on literally every surface.
Right.
That is visible.
I didn't go to a public school, actually.
Right, you went to a Catholic school, right?
I did. There was no graffiti, but I'm sure there are Catholic schools, plenty of Catholic schools with graffiti.
There was probably a little bit of graffiti, but they don't fuck around with graffiti. Like, vandalizing school property is serious shit.
They're gonna paint Mother Mary. Like,
I'm pretty sure you might even, like, literally get arrested if you were to do that.
At a public school?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, so then,
like, by the school police, I feel like.
Oh, wait, were you being sarcastic when you said that there was graffiti over your public school walls?
No, there wasn't, because I'm saying, like,
there wasn't.
They wouldn't tolerate that. Like,
I thought you were saying they were. I thought you were saying,
But it is. But at Southside, there's a bunch of graffiti.
Oh, yes. Okay, yes. Yeah. Okay, I'm understanding what you're saying. I misunderstood before.
There's kids doing jingle jangle in the hallway.
Just jingle jingling out. And Tony's like, stay away from the jingle jangle. Dangerous stuff.
And Jughead's like so like surprised about it. And I'm like, Jughead, they literally are doing this at Riverdale High too. So like, I don't know why you're so scandalized.
Moose and Midge just got fucked up by some good jingle just last night. Like, what are you talking about?
Literally.
Don't piss me off. So like they get to the lunchroom and then she's like showing him like, the typical like, oh, welcome to high school. These are all the different groups. Whatever, come sit with us Serpents, whatever. He's like, actually, no, I'm going to go sit by myself. He says, quote, I self-identify as a loner. When she's like
cringe.
She's like, why are you gonna go sit by yourself? Like, are you not a fucking serpent? Like, are you not serpent blood, you fucking pussy? And he's like, I don't want to. I'm a lone wolf. And then she's like, well, you need to hang out with us because these niggas are gonna eat you alive, like meat. And you need the serpents to protect you.
There's a rival gang called the Ghoulies.
The Ghoulies, yes, that's yeah. Everybody's scared. Everybody's so scared. Oh, yeah. And Jughead also asks her, like, oh, the school newspaper, because, he loves a newspaper. And then she's like, that shit got shut down, right? Stop it.
The concept of all of the school newspapers just being named after the school colors, like the Southside High is called the red and black, and then Riverdale High's is called the blue and gold. They're like, they ran out of creativity, which is crazy. It's so funny that, like, black and red are the, like, ooh, like this is a bad school. Those are my school colors in high school. It's a very like school, like good school, like Falcons. It's typical, or, like, I feel like, yeah. Cardinals or like, We were the Broncos. Sorry, Broncos. Oh, I live in an area that's kind of like equestrian, so all of my school mascots were horses. In middle school, it was stallion. Over there? Well, other people do, but I don't. Have you ever ridden a horse? No. Neither have I. That's expensive. It's a very expensive hobby. It's an expensive sport, yeah. It is, yeah. It's to keep the ethnic people out of it. Let's wake it up. No, you're right. It's all European people. They come here like for a season and they play polo. Oh my gosh. And that's how it is, yeah. Okay, yeah, so they are reading a Fahrenheit 451 in English class. Have you read this? No. Did you read this in school? Nope. We read it in school. I'm sure. I don't remember a lot of it, but there's probably stuff to be said about the symbolism of this or whatever. It's about like censorship and stuff. There's something going on there that's relatable to now, somehow. And then Jughead like goes up to the English teacher after class and is like, I'm interested in starting the school paper. And he's like, okay, like I'll let you know. I'll look at your stats. Like, yeah, I'll look at your stats. I'll look you up on the internet. I'll Google you. I'll read. Were we planning to start a school paper with one person? Like, I didn't understand this. Just Jughead. That's it. I feel like Jughead's like fine. Like, I feel like he's like I don't give a fuck. He just needs something to do and somewhere to lay his head. Fair enough. And I feel like I don't think they're like. I mean, I don't know. What are the logistics of having a club with one student? N equals one student. That's what I'm saying. Like, I mean, there's two by the end of the episode, but like still. Yeah. I mean, listen, it only takes one match to start a fire.
right? One spark.
Ooh,
It's
there's
one
a
spark starts a
Fahrenheit
fire.
451, I suppose.
Exact. That's exactly. And so the teacher's like, oh, well, mind you, like they're doing Fahrenheit 50, 40, whatever the fuck. And the teacher's like asking questions and nobody's answering. And then fucking Jughead answers like a la Elphaba.
Yeah. And Tony's like, don't do it.
You fucking nerd. There are people gonna
You
eat you
fucking
up.
loser.
So like then like not even like 2 scenes later, the teacher pulls up on Jughead in the middle of the hallway or while they're walking, and he's like, you can start the club, you can start the newspaper, and as long as you're not talking about drugs or gangs or any of the drug dealings that are going on at the school, go at it. And so Jug is like, yeah. And somehow does Jughead still end up writing about those things? Yes, but we'll get to that soon. So Jughead's like preparing, where Jughead's like in the newspaper room where it's all dusty and stuff. He's dusting shit off, and he's with Toni, I believe. Then Sweet Pete, cute Sweet Pete, comes. How long does Sweet Pete stay in this show? Is he for a long time?
I think he leaves around season 5, but he's not like a regular character. He kind of comes like in and out.
Right. Okay, Sweet Pete. Okay. So Sweet Pea is there, and Sweet Pea's like, yo, like we're going to the fucking, I forgot where they said they're going to the beach or some shit.
I think he said the quarry.
Oh,
quarry?
The quarry? Query? What is language anyways? He says they're going to the quarry. He says they're going to the place with water, and Jughead's like, I don't have my fucking bathing suit, so I'm not going. Like Jughead's trying to be on his like lone wolf bullshit. Like
he doesn't want to hang out with the serpents.
Yeah, he doesn't. He's being mad. He's being mad weird. And then Sweet Pea calls out. He clocks him. He's like, yo, so when you needed us and when you needed us to protect you and have your back, you were talking to us, but now that you don't need us, you throw us away, you fucking weirdo. And then Jughead's like, oh, it's crickets coming from him. And then Tony's just like, whatever, just leave him alone. Blah 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 blah. Like obviously, like he just doesn't want to be part of the da 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 da. And I'm just like, Jughead, you superior moral bitch fuck you.
It's so funny to me how like Toni is literally like 5 feet tall, mind you. She's always like breaking up the fights with the boys. It's like so funny to me. She just like steps in between them and is like, guys, stop.
No,
and they listen to her.
Shit. No, she runs shit like that's Queenie. Like you don't need height to really do anything. You know what I'm saying? How tall are you?
I'm like 5'6".
I was gonna guess 5'6".
Really? Were you?
I deadass was. That's so serious.
You give me like a 5'3". Am I right?
Absolutely not. No.
Oh,
we're the same height, or like I'm towards like 5'7" though. Like towards that 5'7" half of 5'6".
Okay.
I give you 5'3".
Energy.
What the hell? What is it about me? Well,
I don't know.
Wait,
I
listeners.
Really don't know.
Listeners, what were our height vibes? Comment down below our height. What you guessed before we. Well, okay.
I know you had a thought in mind of how tall we were.
Yeah, I know you had a thought. Yeah, you guys were like, "Oh, Emily is 5'6", Abby's 6'1". That's what they were saying.
Abby's 6'1".
So Jughead thinks he's too cool for school, and by school I mean the Serpents. And later on, his ass is still at the school at night for some reason. But actually, no, he's still at school, right? And so why is he still there at night? And who knows? But Betty comes to visit him at night.
He just likes to hang out. I don't know.
And she comes to say hello. And he tells her like he's cracked the code on who's selling the drugs, who's selling the jingle jangle, and that it's not the Serpents, but the Ghoulies. And he's like undercovering like who's doing the drug ring with like the Clifford and the da 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 da. And I'm just like, what evidence do you even have for real? Really? Where did you get all this stuff from? Why are you writing a story about it to release in the high school paper where the Ghoulies are present to kick your ass? And maybe that's why they had to kick his ass, because he's putting his nose in shit that doesn't include him. Like, what the fuck? Who told you to go investigate that shit? So Betty's like, in long story short, she's like, that is a terrible idea. You think it's a good idea to be fucking, I don't know, like writing a paper about these people who are selling drugs? And while they're talking, well, he's like, well, I thought you liked when I would break the rules or be a bad boy or take risks. And then she's like,
okay, Jughead.
Like, okay, like don't piss me off, you're mad weird. Anyways, they start making out, and then Toni walks in on them, and this was when I was like, wait, I'm remembering Cynthia Erivo touching her head. I was like, hold on, this was the part where I remembered, whoa, wasn't there like there's like a love triangle of some sort? There's some jealousy between, I think that happens, I'm pretty sure that happens between, don't Jughead and Toni like hook up or something? There's like a moment, I feel.
Unfortunately.
Disgusting.
How did you feel about it in this episode?
No, I was like, that was what I was thinking. I was like, oh, this is coming up. I know there's something, like I feel like they're building towards like, oh, this hot girl who's hanging out with Jughead.
Right.
And who's like, oh, I'm going to look out for him. And like, obviously like Toni is not like wanting him or anything, like obviously. obviously are like, it's not like there's anything obvious. It just feels like Betty's like, interesting, like considering what could possibly happen, but there's nothing really going on between them just yet.
Right.
Yeah.
I always forget that, like, it's like I'm so happy that Toni's here. I always forget that her introduction is like she's a love interest for Jughead for 3 episodes first.
Yeah.
It's so annoying.
It's like, at what cost?
It's like, it's actually, yeah, it's really fucking annoying.
I mean, let her be bisexual for a little bit. Just let her be able to have a little bisexual time with Jughead, I fucking guess. It's just the choice, I think. That's the problem.
Yeah, it's the choice, and it's like so forced. Like, it's just like, okay, I don't know if you remember this. Literally, Vanessa Morgan was getting death threats.
Oh, I'm so sure. I'm so sure. I'm not shocked at all.
I'm so sure. The optics of that are fucking terrible. I mean, besides the fact that you should not be sending death threats to anyone.
Oh, God.
But yeah, like, that's how I feel about it. It's just like, of course the Bugheads are gonna act fucking insane about this for no reason.
I'm sure they got very racist.
Very racist, yeah.
Absolutely sure.
Yeah. I just have to keep reminding myself that it only lasts a few episodes.
Yeah, it's just a couple of episodes. Like, it'll be like, I mean, I don't know what I'm talking about. I don't fucking remember it, but I'm here to reassure you, even though I don't remember what happens. But it'll be okay, probably.
But Betty and Toni both get Jughead a tea kettle, an electric tea kettle.
Which I don't even think he's the type of nigga who likes hot water or makes tea.
That's such a random thing to get.
It's very it was very random.
What a coincidence.
A microwave would have been better, but right. I guess I can't imagine somebody like getting me a kettle. I was like, oh, I don't. You'd need this, whatever.
They just want us to compare Toni and Betty. I think Toni's supposed to be like the anti-Betty. Like, she's supposed to be like the complete opposite of Betty, basically.
And then she even says like, oh, I wasn't picturing you, Betty, when I thought of Jughead's girlfriend or something.
Right.
And then she referenced like people who I didn't know. But
Winona Ryder and Beetlejuice.
Oh, Winona, yeah, yes. I know Winona Ryder. Her and Beetlejuice, I do not know. But yeah, they end up leaving. Well, Betty ends up leaving to go do whatever she does. And then later on, when Jughead is like on his way out, there's some weird rumbling, some odd noises. People saying, Jughead, and he's trying to leave the fucking school building, but it's fucking locked. He's locked inside, and he's trying to leave through another exit, and then his ass gets jumped by the ghoulies.
We don't see it, but it's implied.
It's implied. It's like, oh, he got his ass beat, and it's like, I don't understand why they targeted him, to be honest, but actually I do understand because he's a weirdo loner, so actually never mind. He lies, he ends up like, they do like a morning after type thing where like Betty is like helping him with like his wounds, and like he's just like, and he's lied to her, and he said like, oh, like it was because I fell off my motorbike, and then Betty's like, I told you not to ride this bike, I don't like it, but you know, Toni knows that his ass is fucking lying, and that it was the ghoulies who fucking beat his ass up. So when Betty leaves and she's like going off to school, she's like, you know, ho, I know it was the fucking ghoulies. And then Jughead's like, I just don't want Betty to know, blah, 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 blah. And like, this is the part where it's just like, you know, he has to be like,
we're keeping stuff from Betty.
Yeah, we're keeping stuff from Betty. We're just like, we're getting jumped. We're being
For some reason, Toni did not even need to be in this scene.
She really didn't. I don't understand. What is she here? Like, isn't this Jughead's trailer? Like, I don't understand. Like maybe
they want to push the love triangle. Like, that's
they really
what
do. And like, for Jughead to be the center of that, it just doesn't make any fucking sense to anybody involved. Okay, but so she's like, okay, whatever, I'll keep this secret from Betty because I guess, excuse me, why would she tell Betty, to be honest? Like, she owes Betty nothing,
she
really.
She doesn't even fucking know her.
Yeah. But is that all of Jughead's fucking storyline? I think that is.
And then at the end of the episode, he sits with the Serpents because he didn't want to.
Yeah, but he knows that it's either you get your ass beat again or you sit with the Serpents. So I'm sitting with the Serpents. Like, the Serpents are baby food compared to the Goo-Goos. So
yeah,
he goes to sit down with them.
Toni's wearing her beanie flannel combo.
Right. You have that exact same outfit, I'm sure.
100%.
So that's Jughead's fucking shit. Like, he's just, I mean, I'm not really hungry.
Yeah, this was fine. I mean, like, I love the introduction of Toni, but like, it's also kind of like, at what cost?
Yeah. I mean, it's okay. Like, everybody has those days, those, you know, like, right. Like, I'm glad Toni's here, though. I'm glad to see her.
Yeah, we needed her. And like, it's also like, I get it. Like, she's like the serpent. She's like the hot, like, Southside High, like, serpent girl. Like, okay, like, I get it. Whatever. Like, she's like introducing Jughead to all this stuff, and like,
she's like, she runs the town. She runs shit. People respect her.
It's gotta be someone. Right.
Yeah.
Anyway, who should we talk about next?
I guess we
Veronica,
should.
Archie. Let's save Kevin for last.
Yeah, let's do Veronica and Archie relationship, or let's just do Veronica, and then we'll go to Archie.
Okay.
So Veronica is like, she's trying to go into, so at the beginning of the episode, top of the episode, she's trying to go into her dad's study, but then her mom's like, no, the study is off limits, baby. Did you think that shit changed from New York? And then Veronica's like, I thought we were like, you know, being more open, more communicative, da 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 da. And then the fucking Hiram comes out of his office and he's like, oh, thank you, insert Spanish. And then he goes, oh, thank you for my café con leche. And I'm like,
you were really putting in the Spanish in this episode.
They were. They said, let me gente latino. I was like, yes, papi, yes, mommy, let's go. Like, literally, like, let's fucking go. Like, yes, yes. And then fucking Veronica's basically saying like how she wants her friends over. She wants to like U-Haul in the sense of like having her dad back in her life and trying to fix things after like last episode and being like, you know, like he's been making an effort, so I want to make an effort. I want him to know my friends, and she wants them to come over for an episode of the Matchelorette. Which I thought was funny. And she's like,
she invites Hiram to watch. Can you imagine Hiram watching
the Matchelorette?
Jughead, Betty, Veronica, Archie all watching an episode of the Bachelorette together.
Yeah, that's a blunt rotation nightmare.
Someone write that fanfic. Terrible.
It's just not good. Nobody's hungry. 0 hits, no kudos. And so Hiram really is not a good guy. Pains me. It pains me to say. I think something that we should also note is that this whole episode is like a kind of like a, not cat and mouse, but like a Veronica and her mom are kind of like butting heads because Hermione's like trying to warn her, like, you know, like you're doing too much. You're trying to like force things, and like basically like she's trying to, without saying that Hiram's a fuck ass, a nigga and like a fuck ass, like, you know, just like a bad person. Like she's not trying to say that out loud, but trying to be like, you know, like you keep your distance. Veronica's like, well, no, she's not heeding to Hermione's advice because Hermione's being super vague. You know what I'm saying? She's not giving her all the tea. And so they're basically having like a face off, like another face off like in season 1.
Yeah, I didn't really like this. I was kind of confused. I was like, it kind of felt like Hermione and Veronica were like fighting over Hiram. Like, what are we doing, guys?
I feel like it started that way, but it read that way at the start, but towards as the episode goes on, you get to see that like Hermione's doing it to protect Veronica from Hiram because she knows that Hiram's a fuck ass motherfucker, evil hoe. But it's also just like, but Veronica brings up the point where it's like, you let him back into our lives, so you can't, you know, have this you can't be telling me, oh, like not to introduce my boyfriend and keep the distance, but also like having him in our life, like you're like you know what I'm saying, like just say he's dangerous, but Hermione won't say he's dangerous, and so Veronica's like, okay,
but I mean, like, also, what is she supposed to do?
Who, Hermione?
Yeah, like, does she have an option? It's not like she could just not let Hiram back in their lives, you know?
Yeah, true.
Like, what is she gonna do? I don't know.
I think it's one of those things where like Veronica's like probably like when she's like in her late 20s, she's like, oh, I get mom now.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. And also just like the way she went about it was weird because it was just like, there was a point where Hermione called Veronica, she was like, stop being so thirsty.
Oh yeah, that was crazy.
Hello?
Oh, because okay, so Veronica tells the gang like, oh guys, come over, like everybody, like including Kevin as well, like, oh guys, come over to meet my dad, like da 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 da. So they end up coming over, whatever, and Hiram meets the gang for the first time, and low-key like this is like I'm starting to see like, Hiram, you're so evil, like he's instigating Archie's mad crazy ideas and being like, oh, like you guys need to protect yourselves and whatever da 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 da, and like, you know, whatever, trying just basically feeding into Archie's delusions that he needs to be a protector and da 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 da.
He's already getting to work. He's getting his claws in Archie.
He's getting into work because he knows at the end of the day this Archie's is, I don't know what his issue with Archie is, honestly. It's just because he's with Veronica or something, like I don't know, like protective dad trope type.
I think that, and I think he also knows that Archie is like gullible as fuck and that he can like use him for like whatever.
I feel like he wants him dead. I think that's what I got from the end of the episode. I was like, oh, he's trying to get him killed because he defiled his child. That's what it gave. But he invites Archie to dinner to come over, and that's when later on Veronica's like happy about that because like obviously she wants like her boyfriend and her dad to get along. But Hermione pulls up and she's like, Veronica, stop being so fucking thirsty. I wouldn't fucking accept that invite. Like don't be pressuring like Archie to come over because just to meet the dad because he's kind of fucking insane. That's insane. And that's when she says the thirsty thing. And then once again, it's just like in season 1 how they're having a tete-a-tete. They're having their tete-a-tetes, and it's like, all right, here we go again. You know, like, damn, can y'all do anything right? Anyways, can you have a normal daughter-mother relationship? It's illegal when you're an adult, when you're a teenager, apparently.
When you're in Riverdale.
When you're in Riverdale. So Veronica is at fucking Pops because it's saved now. And she's like, you have to come meet my dad. And Archie's like, well, I don't know. I have like stuff going on because I'm being crazy and like, you know, whatever. And Veronica's, you have to meet my dad. So anyways, they have dinner with her dad.
She tells Archie, like, oh, like, you can learn a few Spanish phrases.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, why would Archie need to learn Spanish? It's not like you guys ever speak it,
like,
except for
really,
one word every 2 days. Like,
she's like, I'll teach you some common phrases.
Like, as if they speak Spanish in their household.
Like,
they don't.
He's like, imagine like Archie's being like, gracias. Gracias por todos.
Gracias, Mr. Lodge.
Gracias, Mr. Lodge. Mr. Lodge. Thank you so much for this coffee con leche. At the fucking, so this is like, so then further, Hermione tries to warn Veronica again about, you know, her dad, and then Veronica's like, listen, just say he's dangerous, and then Hermione won't, and then right. But here's the gag, Hermione, Hiram seems to be having everything fucking, you know how like Sue in Glee has everything, like just cameras everywhere and mics everywhere? Apparently so does Hiram, because
knows everything.
He's zipping up, like, the night of the dinner.
He's zipping up Hermione's dress.
He's zipping up Hermione's dress, because I'm trying to think, was it Hermione, was it the dinner, or was it it's dinner. So he's zipping up Hermione's dress really slowly from behind, and he's like, you know, the walls are really thin, and I can hear everything, da-da-da-da-da. If you, basically he's saying, if you try to turn, you have your relationship with your daughter, but don't try to turn her against me, but it's a lot more sinister and scary, and like, oh, Hiram is fucking scary.
It's really scary.
It's pretty scary. I hate that he's so hot, like, oh my god, like, like, what's his real name again?
Mark Consuelos.
Oh, Mark. And his son is hot too.
Yeah. His son is actually in the show.
I remember though, because he plays young him. Yes, I know, because I wanted to continue watching just so I could just get to that point, and then I was like, I can't do it. I can't.
His son looks exactly like him.
It's like actually scary.
Yeah.
Oh my god, Mark Consuelos. Anyways, let me stop being male centered for 3 seconds. Actually, I'm not even being male centered. I'm just calling him a fine young man and a fine young old man. Anyways.
Young old man.
So he's threatening Hermione, and I was like, oh, this is fucking scary. Hiram, stop. Like, literally, Hiram, like, fucking stop. Like, stop. Like, what the fuck? Like, please.
He's just gonna get worse and worse, girl.
He really does get worse and worse. And I'm like, oh my god. But, like, he can be redeemed. Like, I can fix him. I can't.
Yeah.
I cannot. It's so over for this guy. So at dinner, they're having dinner, you know, the whole Archie and, you know, Veronica's parents and Veronica.
And Archie says, Mrs. Lodge, this pozole is so good. Again, we're Spanish.
Thank you, Mrs. Lodge. Pozole is so good. Thank you. and then in comes fucking Hiram talking about how the lodges have a rum business and shit like that. And he's
this
like,
was fucking crazy.
He's like, have you ever had rum, Archie? And Archie's like, I can't say I have. And then,
it's like I'm 15.
No, literally, I'm in a fucking sophomore. And also, like, no shade. Like, I feel like white people don't really drink rum. That's not, like, the first choice.
They don't. It's not a go-to.
It's not a go-to at all for white people.
The only time I've ever, like, even been around rum is if I'm, like, at
with
someone's
black
house
people.
who is Latino. Oh.
Or Latino people. Latino Caribbean.
My next door neighbor when I was a kid, like, I would go to her house.
Right.
Cuban. And, like, her mom had rum.
It's a very Caribbean drink. It's because I think rum is made from sugarcane and like Caribbean, South American, whatever. So yeah, that nigga's not fucking had rum. Archie's not fucking like he's drinking. What do you white people drink? Tequila?
He's like, drinking like vodka
Fireball
mixed with he's like concocting some drink. I don't know because I didn't drink like that when I was a teenager, but I would say probably like vodka.
You didn't drink like that? Didn't you say you're like you were more like you were a smoker?
Yeah, I was smoking weed. I wasn't drinking.
Damn.
You know what? Four Locos. That's what everybody drank.
Yeah, y'all niggas love Four Locos.
They fucking love Four Locos.
And that Twisted Tea bullshit. Yeah, y'all love that. And like a little Long Island iced tea.
That's what it was. It was like a Four Loko, like with a blunt. Like that's what everybody was doing. like, Mr. Lodge, I only have drank 4 Locos.
And so the fucking so Hiram invites Archie to his office for a drink for a sip of rum, and then Veronica gets up to go with them, and then Hiram's like, no, sit down. This is me, and this is for the boys. This is for the men, and whatever. And so
man to man, we're having a man to man talk.
Mano y mano, man, and hombre a hombre. And so freaking. Ooh. Thank you, mami. I did do good in Spanish class. Anyways, so Veronica sits down, despondent. Is that a word that would be appropriate for this? I don't fucking know, but despondently, no.
Kind of, yeah.
Yeah, sure. She's disappointed. She's like, oh, like she thought she's getting a foot in the door. Wrong. Mm-hmm. Anyways, so then Hermione is just swigging her wine and like twirling it in her glass and saying like, nigga, I warned you. I told you. You thought you could get a seat at the table with your dad? No. The women stay some bullshit. I don't know what the fuck is going on, man. I don't know what's fucking going on. But she's basically telling Veronica, I told you so. You freak. And so pan over to in the office with Hiram and Archie. They have their glass of rum, and he's telling Archie like, hey Archie, if you ever sneak in and you're not allowed in Veronica's bedroom. You're not allowed to defile her, you fucking freak. He's basically, doing like the dad talk, like, he's
like, don't ever sneak into my daughter's room again.
But like more sinister and like kind of scary. But then also like he controls it so well because he'll do that and then he'll like feed into like Archie's delusions. So then Archie like feels like, like his delusions of like, yeah, you should use violence against the Black Hood. When people try to whatever, you should fight back. And Sheriff Keller's fucking useless. So, because Archie's whole thing this episode is that Sheriff Keller is useless and they need to start a not vigilante, but like a watch force. Because Sheriff Keller is so useless. So Hiram is feeding into Archie's delusions that he, a 15-year-old with no training at all, can start a neighborhood watch. And so, in my opinion, he's manipulating Archie into using violence against the Black Hood so that he can also become a target of the Black Hood. Like, that's what I feel.
Oh,
anyways, that was how I read it. I was like, oh, he wants to make it dead. Because later on, right, we'll get to this, but Archie has a whole video about him going after the Black Hood. Mm-hmm. And when Hiram's watching the video, he's happy as fuck. And I was like, he's happy as fuck because he wants Archie killed. Because look, if Archie is going after the Black Hood and he has no problem saying, I'm Archie fucking Andrews and I'm coming after you, Black Hood, and he's posting the video on the internet and Hiram is smiling smugly, it's because he wants the Black Hood to kill that nigga. I think that's what he wants. So rolling back, because that happens at the end of the episode, so that's that conversation with Hiram and Archie. And then later on, maybe the next day, the time in this show just feels like we're going backward, we're going forward, we're going backward, we're going forward.
I had this noted. I was like, the way that they switch between scenes is so weird because it's like, we'll be like at school and then the next scene will literally be like at Pops at night. And it's like, I thought we were just at school during the day. Like, what is the timeline? I feel like they don't keep track of it.
They don't give a fuck, and it gives me a fucking, it'd be pissing me off, bro. Like, damn.
Yeah, they put no effort into like making any timeline make sense.
They just do scenes and like splice them all together.
Literally.
So at breakfast, maybe Veronica is talking to her dad, and her mom is there too, and she's like, Dad, I want to be part of I want a bigger role in the family business. And I'm like, girl, you're 15, 16, like, what are we talking about? Like
what can she even do?
Like, you literally, what do you, like, what? I mean,
she says, I want to be in the room where it happens. And I was like,
no.
Okay.
I was like, okay, Hamilton. I was like, well, was Hamilton out at this time? And it was.
It was. I wonder if that was an intentional reference.
Where it happens. I gotta be in the room where it happens.
Okay, Aaron Burr.
He was so fucking thirsty for that shit. Like, oh my gosh, get over it. He's mad annoying.
Veronica
but
Burr.
Aaron Burr and Hamilton gave Glinda and Elphaba so bad. Like, ooh, like their Yowie to their Yuri.
Oh.
You weren't automatically thinking that when you saw Hamilton?
I mean, it's been It's been a while since I've thought about Hamilton.
The first time I watched Hamilton was like 2 months ago.
Yeah.
I had never seen it before.
I had never seen it before. I had just listened to the soundtrack.
Oh, okay. You don't get to see the gay vibes that they have, the gay tension.
No, I haven't seen it yet.
You'll get it. You'll understand.
One of these days.
And so that's pretty much Veronica the Archie stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Speaking of Archie.
He's crazy. He's still crazy. That's this episode. He's still nuts. He's got, and again, we said it before. We'll say it again. We understand it. We understand where he's coming from. But also, shut the fuck up. You know?
Yeah, it's like so ridiculous. Like, not to jump ahead, but like the video at the end, I was like,
God, I was
that
like,
literally has to be one of the most unserious things that Riverdale has ever done.
It gave It gave the start to like a gay porn.
Literally, that's what it gave.
Like, oh, like this scene is about to go hard. Like, this is like locked behind a paywall, probably. You know?
Oh my god. OnlyFans like intro, like you can only watch 30 seconds before you have to pay.
Right?
So if you remember, Moose and Midge got shot in the last episode. It turns out Moose shielded Midge with his body, and they both survived, which is insane.
Because fucking the Black Hood loaded a clip on them, bro. He loaded a fucking full clip. He emptied out the Glock.
It was 4 shots I counted. 4 gunshots. He has terrible aim. Let's talk about how the Black Hood has such a fucking terrible success rate. He killed he shot 4 people, and he only killed one of them.
Like, ooh. Get up on your good foot, boy.
That was like hand-to-hand combat. He killed Grundy.
Like, he can't do shit for real. Like, he really can't do anything. Like, at this point, give it up. Like, you're such a loser. You're such a fucking loser. Is. But Moose is in the hospital, and the football boys and Archie and Jug. No, not Jughead. The football boys go visit Moose.
and Reggie's eating his pudding cup. I thought that was funny.
And so they pull up to the hospital. Here goes Archie asking Moose and Midge, how did the shooter look? Yeah, green eyes. You have green eyes. Trying to be like, yeah, like, oh, like trying to describe the Black Hood, like, is it him? And then like Midge says some shit like, oh, his eyes were white and he was like a demon or some bullshit. Like, it's some dramatic bullshit, man. They be pissing me off. When it gets like to a certain time of the night and we're talking about this show, I just get so pissed.
Especially this Archie storyline. Like, this is like when Archie storylines start to get fucking annoying.
Like, this is like, oh, now he like, okay, now I understand how he became the nigga who's fighting a fucking bear in Canada. Like, okay.
Right. Oh my god. So Archie's like soft launching getting a gun to his dad. He's like, maybe we should get a gun to like protect ourselves because I don't feel safe. And Fred is like, no. And I was like, okay, King, anti-gun. Oh my god. That's what he was doing.
He was like,
let me try this out.
He's like, let me just scope out the scenery. Let's see how far I can take it. He's like telling Fred, Fred, there's somebody targeting us, Dad. Like, I don't know. I think we might just get a gun to protect ourselves. And then Fred's like, no way, you fucking, you crazy guy. You crazy.
He's like, we don't keep guns in this house.
We don't keep guns in this house, Archie. I'm like, fuck yeah, Fred. Thank you. Thank you. I know he votes blue. Yep.
100%. This was kind of giving like dark woke because like Archie this whole episode is basically like ACAB. Like Keller fucking like, you can't do shit.
Right.
He has a sassy ass line where he's like, oh wait, that was us. We were the ones who solved the murder.
Right.
We solved Jason Blossom's murder. He can't do shit. So it's like ACAB, but we're gonna start our own police force, basically.
Right. Exactly. Like, we're gonna take matters into our own hands, boys.
Yeah.
Fellas. And so, yeah, he's basically telling Fred, like, yo, like, we're being targeted and the sheriff is useless. But after his meeting, after he goes to meet Hiram with the gang, like when the gang all goes to Veronica's place the first time, and Hiram, instigates Archie, saying, "Oh, you guys should protect yourselves," and da 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 da. Like these law sheriff police people, they don't do shit. And so that gives Archie the bright idea to create the Red Circle.
He goes into his garage. He opens up the box that he keeps the gun in, and right when he picks up the gun, a song is playing, and the lyrics, "I'm a bad man."
And you know what?
I'll say this.
I'll say this, and just to pause, right, to talk about current events, right? Yeah. First of all, for context, we were supposed to record this yesterday, but unfortunately, due to events that I was pissed off on the behalf of Ariana Grande, Cynthia Erivo, and Michelle Yeoh, I couldn't mentally do it. And I know we're talking about
Valid.
like vote blue, like I no guns, but actually, yeah, I think there are a couple of people who should have a gun on them. You know what I'm saying? Like I think there are a couple of people who should be allowed to shoot. You know what I'm saying?
Those are extreme situations. Yeah,
And
agreed.
I feel like,
And
oh
you know
my God.
what? All of those people are women.
Yeah, exactly. No, but like that's we'll give him a gun. But Archie, no, you don't get a gun. But Archie is emboldened, and he sees this comic book that says the Red Circle, which again sounds like the start
By the way,
of gay
it's actually
porn.
a real thing.
Oh gosh,
it does sound like the start of the gay. It's not called the Red Circle, but like the comic book that he picked up was like an actual variant of an Archie comic. So there you go.
Doesn't make it any less gay, to be honest. It makes it more gay.
Oh, it is gay.
And I think that's beautiful.
This is a pretty gay episode if you think about it.
It's quite
in that context.
It's very gay.
Mm-hmm.
It's
the
gay.
gay men were queening out this episode.
They were. I think let's queen, right? Right.
Let's queen. We should make that a verb. Queen.
Let's. So Archie, emboldened, he's talking to all the guys of Riverdale, including Dilton Doily. He's like, "We've got to do something. They're not going to protect us. We got to protect our own." And he's basically saying, like, we have to protect Riverdale High, the students, the families of the people of Riverdale High, the hotspots where the Riverdalian Highlands fucking hang out.
Riverdalian Highlands.
And basically start a fucking patrol to protect the people, because this is what everybody wants 15-year-old boys protecting them, obviously.
Right. He already has a name for their group and everything. We're gonna call ourselves the Red Circle.
He has t-shirts and berets.
Whatever that means.
Like the fucking, like the bully whips, but...
Can you fucking imagine Archie
in a beret?
Teen gay. You may now
proceed to the next checkpoint without fear of violence.
Oh my God.
Well, when you're finished talking, say over. That was good. Wasn't that a good impression?
Sorry, over. They were so funny.
No, like Santosky is fucking hilarious. I love them at prom.
They actually are so fucking funny.
They're so good together. They're kind of like Kevin and Cheryl in a sense. You know what I mean?
Literally,
like,
they kind of are.
They are like there's no because
minus the bearding, but yeah.
Minus the bearding, like Cheryl and Santana were giving each other. Kurt was giving Kevin, and Moose was giving Karofsky, but not because he's bad, but because Moose is nowhere near as bad as, but just jock vibe.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, anyways, Archie's telling the boys, she's like, we gotta protect Riverdale. Who gives a shit? Anyways, and so what do?
And Reggie's like, I'm down.
Yeah, Reggie's like, let's go beat these motherfuckers up. Yeah. So the sheriff ends up, finding out about all this shit. He pulls up on Archie like all the parents do, and pull up to the high school and is like, Archie, do you think I'm gonna let you go after a maniac and start the fucking Red fucking Circle? Are you fucking crazy? You think Harriet Tubman was walking around with a fucking nice fucking shiny dress on with a fucking crown on her head when she was taking slaves? Boom.
To freedom.
And then Archie says something, I don't know, probably sassy, and then the sheriff color's like, no, I'm not gonna allow this. And then Principal McCoy comes through.
Principal Weatherby.
Oh fuck. Principal Weatherby comes through, and then the sheriff is like, you're gonna really allow this teenage boy to start to do this?
Says it's a school club. Yeah.
Yeah, and then Weatherby's like, oh, it's a school club. I see nothing wrong. Da-da-da-da-da. I'm like, Weatherby, okay. All right.
Why is he covering for them?
Because why low-key Weatherby's scared too? Like he wants a boy outside his fucking house.
He also said ACAB.
Yeah, he said, yeah, you know what? Yeah.
ACAB, you know who I'm going to instead? Teenage boys.
Yeah. Like, fuck yeah, let's go. And then Archie has like a smug like smirk on his face, like, oh, okay. Mm-hmm. So Archie and Reggie go on patrol. It's their turn to patrol, and they get a call from Ethel. Ethel's their first victim.
Honestly, low-key, like, if I were walking down the street and being stalked by a creepy van, I honestly would call Archie. Like, I would.
No, I would.
I don't want to call the cops. I would call a fucking, you know what? Like, if I have the opportunity, I'm taking a man with me if I'm walking at night.
Right. No, and
like,
Archie, the way Archie is pent up and piped up right now, like he's gonna move quicker than any policeman would ever fucking move. So she has Archie's number. She calls him. She's like, blah, 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 blah. We don't hear what she says because we don't hear what she says. We just see Archie reacting, and then they skirt. Reggie's driving mad fast.
Skirt.
And they're like,
vroom, vroom.
Ethel. And then they pull up, she's scared as fuck. She's like, I don't know where they are, whatever.
And Archie's like, did you see who it was? Like, no, she didn't fucking see who it was. It's a person in a car.
Yeah, you fucking twat.
Like, what are you talking about? It's the nighttime. He
later tells Hiram like they have to work on the response rate, on the response time, because they weren't able to catch the guy's following Ethel, which I thought was kind of funny because he's so dead ass. But yeah, anyway, so Archie's working really hard on this fucking shit, man. He's working really hard, I guess.
Yep, and then the episode fucking ends with their little video.
So Archie, like, picture this, right? Archie's in his garage surrounded by a bunch of shirtless teenage boys with their abs out, and they have red masks on, and he's the only one without a mask, and he also has a shirt on, which is surprising. But
yeah, why did he have a shirt on?
I don't understand why he had this shirt on. And also, why is Dilton Doily the Archie Abrams? Exactly.
Oh.
Let that sink in. You know what I'm saying? Always behind the camera. Right.
Artie Abrams.
You said Archie Abrams. This is the second time this happened. Wow. Okay.
I don't blame you.
So Archie's like looking into the camera. He's like, Black Hood, you have teenage boys coming after you. He says more than that, but that's pretty much like, that's what I would have heard if that was like the Black Hood. Like, oh, we're not scared of you. You have to get through us. And
he's like, we will find you and we will hunt you and we will destroy you. Or like whatever the fuck.
Ooh, whoa, okay, and it was gay as fuck. It was homoerotic as fuck. Like, where did they put all their shit? Whose idea was it to take off all their shit? But this is the shit like that guys be doing. Like, they're just gay.
It's true. The
guys are just gay.
You know how many stories I've heard of like guys like watching porn together and stuff, and I'm like, how is that not gay?
No,
or guys like
mad gay
jerking off like in the same room.
No, like that shit.
How is
like,
that not gay?
Just kiss, and like that's the thing, like. And we're not saying gay, derogatory, gay, negative. We're saying gay, positive.
No, like,
just
embrace it.
Embrace it. Like, start kissing your homies.
Fry. Yeah.
Kiss your fucking homies, bro. Damn. And it's like, no. I would never. Like,
no homo.
Like, I feel like if niggas was more open to jacking each other off and then kissing right after, like, we'd have a lot more world peace if it wasn't
because it's so stigmatized with guys. Like with girls, like quote unquote experimenting is like so normalized. But with guys, it's not.
No, but the thing is that they'll experiment and they'll be like, oh boy, like whatever. But it's like, yo, bro, like actually like sit down and think about your thoughts. Like, how did that make you feel? You know what I'm saying? Like, let's stop.
Because guys don't have emotions. Come on.
They don't. Oh, my bad. Like, you know, like they don't have emotions. Like let's sit down. Like, you know, after you fucking finish your business, like talk about it. How did it make you feel? And unpack it, and then move on. Like, let's go. Like, come on.
Right.
Anyway, so that's the end of that fucking chapter. I don't know about you, but I forgot probably 1 existed and 2 was pregnant and 3 was twins.
That's hilarious. You know, I had thought, I didn't remember seeing her in season 2 until after she gave birth. So I was like kind of surprised to see her.
When they showed her in the fucking, like, in the recap, I was like, oh shit, probably I forgot that bitch was there.
Yeah.
So Archie, no, fuck. Betty and Kevin's stories are kind of intertwined for this episode, but to do the Betty of it all.
Yeah.
Betty gets a package from the front of the door. She drops it on Alice's thing. She's like, oh, this package was at the front. And it says, like, Cooper's. Inside is a letter from the Black Hood. And it's basically like, I'm the Black Hood. I'm claiming responsibility of killing Grundy, shooting Fred, and shooting at Moose and Midge. Terrible rape. And he's basically saying, like, he's going after impure people, impurity, and, like, trying to cleanse Riverdale from whatever the fuck spiel that he goes on. It's just fucking weird. What the fuck are you on about? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So they end up taking also Hal is there. What's with all these H names? Hermione, Hal, Hiram. Who?
Yeah.
Who do you
That's
really like? Name one person you know with an H name right now in your life.
Well, my mom has an H name. But that's the only person I could think of.
Okay,
her name is Helene, but I guess Helen would be like common.
Okay, you just wanted to embarrass me just then. Okay, whatever.
I'm so sorry. I wish that my mom had a different name. Okay. Whenever like my mom like has to like give people her name, like if I like go pick up like food and it's under her name, I always have to say Helen because people read it as Helen even though it's Helene. It's like Helen with an E at the end. People never pronounce it properly.
I would have pronounced it properly.
Think it's Helen.
I would have pronounced it. I would have known, even though I don't know any H. Like I'm trying to think.
Why would the E be there? Like
no, why would a man be there?
Why would a man be there?
Why would a man be there?
Anyway,
the letter's deranged, and they take it to Mayor McCoy and the sheriff, right? And Alice and Hal take it to the Mayor McCoy and sheriff, and Mayor McCoy and the sheriff are just like, well, we can't release this to the public because it'll start like, you know, people will be paranoid and freaked out, which I understand that. But also, how Alice is like, well, too bad. I already made a copy and it's getting posted for tomorrow's morning paper because, you know.
Classic Alice.
I mean, what do you think? Do you think the people deserve to know? Or do you think it should be kept under wraps? Oh, and also within the package,
they're going to know anyway, though, right? Like, they already know about the shootings. Like,
that's true.
I don't know.
And we know that the letter is legit and not from like a pranker because like they have Fred's wallet and it's
Grundy's sunglasses.
So it's like proof like, oh, he's valid, he's real.
And
this is serious, Rue. So, I mean, do you think Mayor McCoy and the sheriff are doing enough? I mean, this show isn't about them, so I wouldn't know.
I mean, I don't know what the responsibilities or abilities mayors have. Like, I don't know what the mayor could do.
Right.
But the sheriff, I suppose, I mean, are sheriffs ever doing enough?
That's the question. And, you know, I feel like they're not making his job any fucking easier, honestly. You know, like, if you have to take a time out of your day to go talk to a 15-year-old boy out of patrolling the neighborhood.
I think he's trying his best.
I think he's trying with his best with his limited, you know, whatever, but also ACAP. Yeah. So, you know, fuck you, Sheriff Keller, actually.
Right. Mayor McCoy is no Zoran.
Oh, my gosh, she's no Zoran at all. She's no Zoran. Zoran Mamdani. Zoran Mamdani.
She definitely ran as a Democrat, whereas like Zoran ran as a Democrat only because he had to.
No. Yeah, she. I don't know. I honestly have no idea what Mary McCoy does. All I know is that she told Jughead, "Fuck you and your daddy," and I'm like, So because they remember that Polly existed, Polly comes and she's like, I'm going to the farm. The farm mention. If you remembered the farm, raise your hand.
Raise your hand.
My hand's not raised. I forgot about the farm. But she's like, I'm gonna go to the farm where Jason and I were supposed to go. Jason and I were supposed to go to the farm. And she wants to leave because like the Black Hood was like, oh, he's going after the impure whatever the fuck, and she has two twins, incestuous twins out of wedlock. So
yeah, she says, I'm an unwed mother carrying my cousin's babies. Classic Riverdale line.
Classic scenario to be in too, you know.
Yeah.
Many such cases.
I don't blame her for wanting to run away. Like, I would too.
Oh, yeah. I think that somebody was breathing down my neck for sure. Like, what? I mean, he killed Moose and Midge just for doing a little jingle jang and being promiscuous, quote unquote promiscuous.
Yeah, like, I think the Black Hood referred to them being sex-addicted teens.
And Archie was
because they were hooking up. Like, let's relax. The concept of calling teenagers sex addicts.
Literally insane.
Like, I just feel like, yeah, that's crazy. Anyway.
And also it's like the concept of him like going to stalk children.
Right? I know. Like, they're fucking teenagers.
Like, low-key, like, because we know, like, right, because, like, okay, maybe cut this out, right? But here's my theory. I think it's because Alice got pregnant at a young age, so now he thinks all sex at a young age, and his daughter, so now he's, like, super, like, oh, like, I have to get everybody who's having sex at a young age, because that will help.
Yeah.
And that will stop kids from having sex, because they'll be so scared that I'll come up and shoot them.
Right.
Every time you come, you'll think of me.
Well, I mean, honestly, for the girls, I don't know if that would be much of a problem. We're talking about teenage boys. That was heteronormative of me. Anyway, let's continue.
Yeah, like let's unpack that.
Let's unpack that.
Let's not unpack.
No.
So Polly ends up leaving. She ends up leaving in the dark of the night, and she tells Betty, like, I can't fucking stay here. So Polly leaves to go to the fucking farm. And that's the end of that part of Betty's side, kind of. Yeah. That's not with Kevin. And now let's get to the nitty-gritty,
this is Kevin's big episode.
His big episode. I feel like that one time Santana got to sing a solo. Or like the first time we heard her sing.
Valerie?
Yeah.
Oh, like a virgin?
No. This is like when Britney got her episode. That's what it is. This is like when Britney got Britney after
it's like,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Britney.
Yeah, this is his Britney. So,
this is his Britney.
This is his Britney. This is his Kevin.
Oh my god, yes. Title of app. This is Kevin.
So anyway. The episode opens up with Kevin cruising, right? And he's cruising, making out with some guy, and it's him hearing the gunshots, and that's where he finds Midge and like protects her and and like he found like whatever.
This is crazy. Like, the cruising thing is so bizarre. First of all, because Kevin is a teenager, right. And I don't know if like cruising is a thing, but I also feel like it was mostly a thing like before we had like social media, mostly. Right. And also, like, isn't Riverdale supposed to be a small town? Like, how many gay guys are cruising in the forest? Apparently a lot.
Maybe it's a forest between 4 different towns. Like,
yeah, maybe it's like this is like the meetup place in between all of these different towns.
It's the communal forest, the communal gay forest.
Yeah, that's what it is.
And so he's out there, and that's when he hears the gunshots with Midge and Moosey, and Kevin is telling the story to about fighting Midge and Moose and this and that. He's telling it to the gang.
He compares it to Carrie, by the way, which I was like, oh, foreshadowing. He says Midge looked like Carrie.
Oof. Right on the nose.
Yeah.
But Betty makes a face while he's telling the story because she can fucking tell that Kevin's lying about why he was in the woods.
Because he said he was night jogging.
Right.
And she's like, what the fuck?
Right. Like, who's ever done that?
That's not a thing.
So she's like, So she confronts Kevin about the cruising. And she's like, because I think he had a history of this, and she knew that he was cruising before in the past, right? I think so.
Yes.
And so she's like, "Ho, I know you were cruising." And he's just like, "Stay out of my fucking business." And
she says, "Why don't you just use Grind'em like every other gay guy in the world?"
Excuse me. Yeah, no, literally.
Grind'em.
Oh, she says Grind'em.
Yes, that's Riverdale Grinder.
and like Betty's like trying to like tell him like, "Oh, this is like super dangerous. Like, well, there's a killer on the loose right now." Blah 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 blah.
Mind you, Cheryl is like eavesdropping on that.
And that's the funniest part about this. Like,
the way she just like magically appears behind them.
It's like when Finn is like eavesdropping on Mercedes and Santana.
Yes.
When they're like doing the treble tones.
Yes.
And like she's like smiling in the background. Like, first of all, she's like had something to do. You know,
she's
no
like, "Oh, I'm getting the tea." Yeah. Cheryl literally had nothing to do this episode, so they were like, "We're going to insert her into this Betty Kevin storyline," and it was honestly beautiful. It was so funny.
It was beautiful, but it was also like it was Cheryl's gay moment because she understood 100%. Kevin completely.
Yep.
Right. Okay, so we'll get to that.
Exactly.
We'll get to that. So Kevin's like, you know, basically telling Betty to like, you know, back off, you know, leave me alone, da 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 da. But Betty can't let it go. And honestly, I understand both perspectives, really.
Me too.
Because Betty's just like, you're cruising as a young gay guy in the fucking woods, and there's a serial killer out there. There's a serial killer on the loose who's literally looking to murder quote unquote impure people.
2 kids in our school just got shot in the same woods last night.
Right. So fucking stop. Right. Stop. So like the aforementioned gang meetup at Veronica's place, Kevin didn't show up.
And I was like, that's very odd because this is a very gay activity and Kevin wasn't there.
Right. Why is he not watching the Matchelorette? Exactly. Why is he not watching the fucking Matchelorette? That's fucking weird. So
Betty talks to him at school the next day.
Yeah. She confronts him at school the next day about like, she's like, where were you? Like, I know, like, she's like basically like she knows that he was like fucking like, I don't know, fighting motherfuckers in the woods. And
right.
He's basically feeling like really judged right now. He's basically saying,
he basically like drags the shit out of her.
Yeah. What does he say?
I don't remember exactly what he said, but he's just like, you know, Betty, you know how long I've had to listen to you talk about like, ooh, should I date like Jughead or Archie? And like, basically you're like heterosexual problems. And it's like, I don't really care. Like, you don't want to listen, like, you don't get it. Yeah. And you don't want to listen to my problems. And like, I'm done with it. He just like leaves.
Yeah, he's like trying to tell like, you don't get how it is to be the only gay person, allegedly. The only, no, like,
allegedly.
He keeps finding gay people to be with. So I'm like, okay. But he's like, you don't know what it's like to be like gay and like having like it's not like the options. It's very much like Kurt. It reminded me of Kurt's monologue. I feel like Kurt's had a monologue very similar to this, where it's just like being the only gay guy in school and like how lonely that is. He's
definitely said something to Bert like that, yeah.
And like how lonely it is, and like he's basically feeling very judged by Betty because like she keeps like, you know, and it just her the way she talks does come a little judgmental, but I do understand. But
yeah, I agree.
So it's like they're just not really they're not really connecting. They're not
understanding each other.
Exactly. They're two
ships missing each other in the night.
Yeah, like
passing each other in the night. Yeah,
parallel planes. And so Cheryl's listening to this conversation again to it in the lounge as like Kevin walks away or something, and then Cheryl confronts Betty and she's like, listen, Kevin used to be in her quote a chubby kid with acne or something who all of a sudden got hot, and now he's like seeking validation from these randoms because like there's not really much here, 1, and 2, he still has like problems of like self-esteem issues and which is like why
she basically like is psychoanalyzing him. She hasn't clocked.
Oh, she gagged. Oh, she gagged. Like, she gagged. She read him like a fucking book. Like,
Betty, you don't get it. Like, this is why Kevin is doing what he's doing.
And it's crazy. Like, I was like, oh, Cheryl, how do you know that?
Right, exactly. takes one to know one once again. Like, it's obvious that they just like shoehorned Cheryl into this storyline because they didn't have anything else to do with her. But like, I love how you can like it makes sense with her being queer. Like, it's like, oh yeah, she gets it.
I'm sure. I'm wondering if at this point they had already like were like, okay, Cheryl's gay. I'm sure.
Yeah, I think maybe they like had it on the back burner. They were like, oh, we'll explore that in the future.
Wait, because don't Turn and Toni get together this season?
Yes.
So I don't think I'd be like, you know, I think so.
I'm sure they like had the idea in mind.
Yeah. It's like, okay, she'll be the gay guru, and it'll be like, oh, now we get why she's the gay guru because she herself is gay.
Right.
Love it. So Kevin goes to go visit Moose, a la Kurt visiting Karofsky. Post On My Way, episode 3.
Oh yes,
season 3,
100%.
episode 14. And Kevin goes to visit Moose, and basically Moose is like saying thanks for protecting. Moose is saying that Midge also says thank you for like protecting them and like what was being brave. And then he asks Moose like, he asks Kevin, what were you doing in the woods anyways? And then Kevin's like, you know me, man, cruising for a bruising. And they basically have a heart to heart on being like gay and alone in Riverdale and stuff like that. And Moose is like really sweet about it and like really understanding.
Yeah, I thought this was such a sweet scene. Like it made me really like Moose. Oh my god,
I like Moose. I was like, Moose.
This scene was just like pure. Like it really did a good job of portraying like queer bonding, like just like having a bond with someone simply because they're queer. Like Moose gets it, Betty doesn't get it. Moose gets it, although I do think that like Moose should have still been like, okay, but like Kevin, you need to chill because it's dangerous. Like I get it, but you need to chill because it's dangerous. But yeah, it was a really sweet scene.
It's like one of those things where it's like, sometimes it's like right now they don't need to hear that right now, and you go back and you tell them later. It's like right now they just need somebody to listen to them and tell them like, okay, I relate to that. I relate to what you're saying. And then later on, like maybe like Moose called him up and was like, but also Kevin, now we had that heart to heart beautiful conversation, don't go out in the fucking woods. I don't think Moose called though, because Kevin does go back out to the woods. But
he leaves from Pops, and Cheryl is sitting there on her phone. I don't know what she's doing. Headcanon, what is she doing on her phone?
She's on Grind'em.
She's snooping around on Grind'em. Do you think she like made a fake profile posing as a gay guy?
Oh, 100%.
Or is she on there like as a girl being like funny?
I think she has multiple accounts. I think Grind'em has a girl section, for the girls, and I think she also
Riverdale, yeah.
I think she also has a catfish profile just to
it's just like a photo of abs, to see who's gay. That's great.
And so she sees Kevin leave Pops to go for his night run. And, one thing about Cheryl is she's going to meddle. Meddling Cheryl.
She is going to meddle.
And so she calls Betty. And she calls Betty to snitch on Kevin. And they find him in the woods.
I'm kind of obsessed with Cheryl calling Betty just to snitch on Kevin.
It's
and
actually
then they like go
so
to find
funny.
Him. It's so Cheryl is so fucking funny in this episode
because she's like instigating too. Because like, excuse me, Betty,
she's genuinely just bored. Like she's like, I'm bored.
She's bored. It's like so Santana coded. Like this is some shit. Like this is like Santana getting mono.
Silly love songs, yes that's what it is.
Exactly. Like this is just meddling for no reason. Like, why not?
Oh man.
And so Betty's just like, why are you doing this? Like she's like, this shit is fucking disgusting. And Kevin's like explaining like, you don't fucking get it. You don't get it. And then like he's like, Kevin's like, nobody said anything when you were doing your fucking whatever the fuck or whatever
Okay, low-key Kevin and Cheryl are like ganging up on Betty.
No, they are.
Because Kevin is like, oh, like not to mention the fact that you have your whole dark Betty thing. Or actually, Cheryl brings that up.
Yeah, Cheryl says it. And then he's like, oh yeah, when you're exploring your BDSM sexuality. That's what Kevin says.
And I was like, hilarious. Since when is it like a known thing that this is like a BDSM thing? Like, I wasn't aware of that. Betty has worn that wig once in this whole show so far.
God forbid a girl wear a black wig once.
Right.
Jeez Louise. Like, boob.
And Cheryl's just like standing there like loving this.
No, she's sitting there like arms crossed, smiling at like fucking hard AF, like okay.
Shining a flashlight on them.
And so Kevin ends up saying like, oh, like we're not friends, and because
you don't understand.
Yeah, he's pissed off. You don't understand. You don't get it. You don't fucking get it. And Betty's a little hurt by this, obviously, but it's like, what can you do? And
I think that like Betty went about this the wrong way because she's right. It's dangerous. This is nuanced because it's like, I appreciate the fact that like Kevin is telling her like, it's actually literally impossible for you to understand this, right? Like you just don't get it. And I can't even like explain to you what this experience is like. But also, unfortunately, all of that is moot. It's redundant. Like that's not, the point is that it's dangerous because there's a fucking serial killer on the loose, Kevin.
Right.
It actually has nothing to do with you being gay. It really doesn't. It could be anyone.
No one gaff.
But I don't like how you're right. Like she comes off as judgmental, and she also says to him in this scene, like, I want you to have more respect for yourself. Like that's not what this is about. Like, what are you talking about him having respect for? Like now it sounds like you're slut shaming him.
You're a slut, Artie.
I thought this was about I'm slut shaming you. I thought this was about him being in danger. You know, like why are you making it about so it's just like I understand where both of them were coming from, but I ultimately kind of was on Betty's side, even though I do think it was right for Kevin to like say what he said.
Yeah, I agree. It's like get the fuck out of the fucking woods. But guess what, Emily? He goes back. He goes back to the woods. He's in the woods. And Betty is feeling bad, right? And she's like going to go over to his house to go apologize. So she goes over to his house, but he's not there. You know why? Because he's in the fucking woods. And he pulls up on some car, and this old guy's in the car, and he's like, get it? You want to get inside? And then like Kevin basically has like a vision. Kevin basically has like a vision of himself, of like he sees himself getting inside, and then the guy stabbing him. And then he comes back to himself, like real Kevin, and he's like, actually no, never mind. And the old guy's like, oh, what the heck, get inside, like don't be a fucking bait, or like, you know, I thought he
was gonna call him a slur for a second.
No, it felt they gave that.
He was like, tease. You're such a tease, and I literally thought he was gonna say the F slur.
No, literally, it was on the tip of his tongue too.
I don't think they could do that on the CW.
They couldn't. They almost got away with it, but they didn't clear it.
If this was a Netflix show. Trust.
Yeah, the HBO for sure.
Yeah.
And so Kevin is like, I think Betty's words have gotten to him, right, at this point.
Yes.
And so he chooses his gut, and he goes home. And when he goes home, his dad is waiting at the table. This is so Bert and Kurt.
That was my note for this scene. I was like, this Bert Kurt tea.
No, I said Bert and Kurt walked so that they could run, literally. And so he comes home, and his dad is waiting up, and his dad's like, oh, where were you? And then Kevin's like, oh, I was with Betty. And then Sheriff Keller's like, wrong. Betty just came over a couple hours ago looking for you. So where the fuck were you? And also, he's like, Betty came by, and she told me all the shit that you were doing out in the woods.
And honestly, I think that was the right thing to do on Betty's part. 100%. Like, I'm concerned for his safety.
Someone had to do something.
Right.
Someone's got to do something. Slam flowers.
Wait, what is that from?
What are we going to do? I'm sorry, well, someone's got to do something. His bitch ass. Anyways. So Sheriff Keller is basically like, you know, Sheriff Keller acknowledges that they don't really talk about Kevin's sexuality really, but that he wants to start like more open communication, and also like it's dangerous, and that he doesn't want him in the fucking woods, you know. And Kevin starts crying into like his dad's arms and stuff like that, because you know he just had a spooky experience with that old guy in the fucking woods, and it's a tender moment. It really is.
It's a nice scene, but it really just made me think of Bert and Kurt.
It really
especially
did.
When Sheriff Keller was like, you know, I understand we don't really talk about this, but maybe it's time we do start talking about it. Like I'm pretty sure Bert has said almost the exact same thing.
No, that was like sexy episode. That was literally like he's like, yep, exactly. Like yeah, they literally took their nachos. That happens, and then later on the next day, like at school, Kevin pulls up to his locker, and he sees Betty in the distance, and he ignores Betty because he's mad as fuck that Betty snitched, obviously.
Yeah, he's still mad at Betty. He's not gonna forgive her yet. Also, the end of this episode, the needle drop. Did you notice the song? Way down we go.
Oh yeah.
Go. Do you remember that song?
Yeah, I do. Way down we go.
Of course, Riverdale had to use it.
It's very Riverdale. Beautiful. Well, and that's the episode. I have some lines that I want to mention. When Veronica is inviting everyone over to watch The Matchelorette, she's like, can we focus on what matters here? Midge and Moose are alive. Archie's dad survived. The new season of The Matchelorette starts tonight. Right. That's what's important. Veronica. Thank you, Fee.
Classic Veronica. Why can't you just use Grind'em like every other gay guy in the world? Great.
Beautiful.
Okay, when Toni and Jughead are clearing out that room for the newspaper, Toni says, "Kudos on finding your safe space, Snowflake." Did you catch that she said this?
No.
I was like, genuinely, what does she mean by that?
I don't fucking know.
Because she is like, that's like something that she would say if she were making fun of people who say stuff like that. But she is, that's like something like a right-wing person would say. You know what I mean? And she's like the known like social justice warrior type of character. So
she's reclaiming it.
I don't know. She's reclaiming it. Yeah. I don't understand. I feel like I'm just going to chalk it up to like the writers wanted her to be the opposite of Betty, and Betty would say that. So I don't know. It didn't make any sense. Anyway, she also, when she breaks up the fight between Sweet Pea and Jughead, she's like, "Take the hint, Sweet Pea. He's just not that into you."
Oh, yeah.
Which I thought was funny. She was like, "I'll make this a little gay. I'm an unwed mother carrying my cousin's babies."
Classic.
And then when Toni walks in on Betty and Jughead making out, she's like, "Sorry guys, I didn't see the sock on the door." I thought that was really funny. Queen Toni, she's got a lot of good lines this episode.
No, she came in with a bang.
And then when Kevin was leaving Pops and Cheryl saw him, she says, "Oh, Kevin, you precious, beautiful, compulsive piece of trash."
Oh, yeah. I was like, damn.
Okay. Damn is right. Gay Cheryl moments, I feel like we kind of already talked about. It was literally just her involvement in Kevin's storyline. Like, it reminds me of in the pilot when she's like, is being the gay best friend still a thing? Like, she has him clocked. She knows what's up. Like,
it's Santana Lopez and Kurt.
It's Santana Lopez and Kurt's 100%, where it's like, oh, she's just the mean girl who's meddling, but like, there's actually layers to this. Like, it's because she fucking knows. Gay recognizes gay.
Real recognizes real.
This is a pretty gay episode for Cheryl, knowing that, honestly.
It is pretty gay.
I also wanted to mention that in the scene in the forest with Cheryl, Kevin, and Betty, Betty's like, "Oh, like, Kevin, we heard you were in the forest, so we came to find you." And then Cheryl's like, "Fact." She does this thing where she'll just like say fact to stuff. And this is the first time that happens in the show, so I had to point it out.
Fact.
Anyway, that's all I have to say.
Well, that was this episode. Gay as fuck.
It was pretty gay. It was pretty gay.
It was a little revolutionary, it feels.
Are we shipping Kevin and Moose?
I do. I think they're sweet. And even if we're not shipping, I think we're very good friends.
Yeah, that's how I felt during that scene. I was like, it doesn't even need to be romantic. I think it's a nice relationship.
Yeah, like a good support system.
Yeah. And Moose was like talking about Midge too. And that I don't remember what he said about her, but it was like clear that he like cares about her, obviously.
Yeah.
Anyway.
He gaff about Midge.
He gaff. Bisexual king.
Right, like, yes.
You know, this is a bisexual episode and a gay episode.
Yeah, really. Representation for everybody.
Toni, we've got Moose.
Cheryl the lesbian.
Cheryl, it's coming. It's on the horizon.
Noticing.
Hashtag noticing. This episode was fine. It was kind of like, I hate to say filler because I feel like that has a negative connotation. I don't really think it's a bad thing for an episode to be like filler.
No, like there's some good fillers. Like, like
just because it's filler doesn't mean it's bad, you know?
The episode 13 of season 2 is filler as fuck.
Come back,
yeah, that's a filler episode. There's but that's a good ass episode, you know. So
there is potential to be like good character stuff, which is like what I care about. And honestly, this did have good character stuff. If you like Kevin, it was a good episode for Kevin. Yeah,
I'm sure there's somebody who's like, "Fuck, I waited a whole season for this. Thank God."
All the Kevin stands.
All 4 of them.
So yeah, it was just like, okay, we're getting into it. We're getting into season 2.
Yeah, how long is the season?
22 episodes.
Oh, fuck me. Wow.
Right. You can see why I was like, oh yeah, 2 episodes at once.
No, yeah. Okay.
You said, fuck, I'm not going to be here 22 weeks from now. Or 19 weeks from now, I guess, at this point.
No. Shush. Don't put those bugs into the air.
No. I mean, we'll be here.
Yeah, I'll be seated. If you're in line.
Because honestly, it gets fucking good. The second half of season 2, banger. Fucking banger.
Bang easy. That's what the people are saying.
That's what they're saying.
Well, folks, this was episode 3 of chapter of. It's 2 a.m. Suck it. All right.
Well, technically, it is chapter. What is it? Chapter 16.
It's chapter 16 of Riverdale. No one gaff. But if you enjoyed this episode, stay in line for the next episode. More to come, obviously. We hope that you have a great Thanksgiving or whatever you're doing to celebrate or not celebrate. Have a great time. I hope everyone enjoys their week or day. Have a lovely evening, morning, afternoon, whenever you're listening to this. And make sure to subscribe, like, leave a comment down below on our YouTube channel. We don't have one.
Ring that notification bell.
Ring that notification bell. No, but leave a review on Apple Podcasts. We love those. Those are so fun. To the person who I British fished, love you, babe. Not British.
Shout out to the person.
And yes, make sure to follow us on TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, and all the other places. And to make sure that
we're Australian now.
We're Australian now, and so we hope you enjoy this episode, and we'll see you next week. Anything else? Actually, we won't see you next week. I think we're gonna be gone for like a week. I don't know what week we're gone though, but I don't fucking know.
The week after Thanksgiving, whatever.
The week after Thanksgiving.
The end of November.
You won't see us. You won't see us, babe. We won't be there. Sorry.
We won't be there. Sorry.
I hope that you. Hey, in our absence, go take a look, and I'm gonna plug myself. Go listen to Wicked Thinkers Pod. It's a Wicked podcast. There's about 3 episodes out. Me and my friend Kiki, we do. And
shout out to Kiki.
Shout out to my good bud Kiki, man.
A big fan. She's a big fan of us.
I'm a big fan of us. She is. Love Keeks, man. So yeah, you can go listen to that in the interim while you're missing myself and Emily. So, anyways. If you want to
hear Abby talk about Wicked more than she does on here.
Literally. Like, if you're in line for Wicked, go to that line. That line is shorter. The line is shorter. It's like fast pass.
Fast pass.
But yeah, thank you guys for listening. Have a good one.
Bye.
Bye.